Hello and welcome to Art Talk. Today we're going to discuss what I like to call the special touch. Basically, the special touch is any small detail that people would like to put into their drawings or their paintings. Let me give you a couple examples of what I'm talking about. But first, I'm going to lift you guys up in the air a little bit. There we go. Up. See Daisy. Now you guys got a good view of what I'm about to draw. Alright, so the first example of the special touch is I'm going to draw a tree. So, you got a line here, and then you go ahead and draw the green part of the tree or the leaves. Basically just draw it like a cloud, just let it squiggle and wave like that. And then the next thing you'll notice as far as the special touch goes is the tree branch. You notice it's not like a straight triangle because you usually don't see a lot of straight triangle branches, to be quite honest with you. And to make it look like it's outside, another special touch I like to do, like if you like to draw outdoor scenes, is to give it some grass. So squiggly lines that represents the grass. Alright, then the next part you don't really have to do. It's just something I like to do just for fun. This is what I like to do to trees. You give it eyes, eyebrows, and a mouth. Alright, on with the special touch for the rest of the tree. For example, the green part, the leaves. Right now it just may look like a big green cloud or green blob. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some lines to represent that there are a lot of leaves on this tree. And the next thing I'd like to add is that you gently add lines like that to the bark part of the tree just to give it some texture. This is basically the point of doing that. It gives it a little bit of texture. And that's your tree, the first example. Alright, then the next example of what I like to do as far as special touch is, it doesn't work on just nature, but it also works with any drawing, like for example, making sure your character is on the ground. So I'm going to do something small like an ant character. So basically an ant, it's just 3 circles piled high, add some antennas, and then make sure he has fingers. Basically the ant's just like circles and lines. Circle, there's feet. You don't have to get real fancy with his face, just add some eyes in the mouth and make sure he looks really happy. Alright, and what I'm talking about with this ant character is you may now notice he's still just floating in the midair. So what you're going to do next is you gently add some ground to him. That way he's just standing. Alright, and now the last example I want to do, because it doesn't have to be just living things like trees and little creatures like ants, but it also works on objects. For example, if an object's made out of wood, you do the same thing like you do to that tree. You add some lines that gives it some texture. Make it look like it's like if the furniture came from a wood shop, for example. But anyway, the last example I'm going to do is the window. So what happens, I'm going to draw this here window. There we are, to give it the frame. And with windows, I like to do it like so. So windows or glass, even glass doors. This part's, you just still add a little bit of texture, like make it look like that the sun's shining through the glass. So you add gentle lines like that. That way it looks like that the sun is beaming through the window. Alright. Now I'll scoot you guys back so you can see my face. Alright, well that's all the time we have for today on Art Talk. Just remember, let the power of art be in your heart.